All right, so today we're diving into something pretty fascinating. It's about a potential new world record or the largest gold deposit ever discovered. You ready for this? It's in China.
Okay.
And we've got reports coming in from a whole bunch of different news sources. But the thing is, what's really got me thinking is that this isn't just about, someone striking gold. This kind of discovery, it could actually have like a ripple effect across the whole world, impacting things from global economics to resource competition and even the future of technology.
It's not just the size of this deposit that's got me kind of intrigued.
Yeah.
I mean, over 1,000 tons of gold.
Right.
That's definitely going to grab some headlines.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But it's more about what this find actually represents in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
We could be talking about China really solidifying its position in the gold market.
Yeah.
These precious metals in all this new emerging tech.
Okay, so let's break this down a little bit.
Okay.
We know that geologists in Hunan province in China made this incredible discovery, and they found what could be worth a staggering $83 billion
Wow.
in gold.
83 billion.
To put that into perspective, the previous record holder,
Okay.
gold mine in South Africa,
Right.
had about 930 tons.
Uh-huh.
This new find just blows that out of the water.
Yeah. And you know what else is amazing?
What's that?
They made the initial discovery 2 kilometers below the surface. Already identified over 40 gold veins. Yeah, which were basically veins of gold running through the rock. Imagine the sight of those drilling cores coming up all laced with gold.
They believed this deposit could be even larger than they initially thought.
Right.
Yeah.
Test drills around the main site have shown some pretty promising results, suggesting that the gold might extend even further.
They've got the technology to make these kinds of discoveries.
They've been pouring resources into exploring for minerals there for quite some time. So finding gold in this specific area, while significant, might not be entirely surprising.
The sources mention 3D geological modeling that they used to find and assess this deposit.
It's pretty exciting.
Absolutely. And this is where things get really exciting from a scientific perspective.
For sure.
This discovery really underscores the importance of continuous investment in research and development of these cutting-edge technology. And not just for finding valuable resources. China already produces about 10% of the world's gold.
Yeah.
With this new discovery, their output could skyrocket. Not to mention their potential influence on global gold prices. This has the potential to be a real game changer.
Yeah, and that raises some critical questions
Okay.
we need to consider.
Like what?
Well, how will this discovery affect global gold prices and the overall market?
Right.
And what will it mean for China's economic and geopolitical power?
These are big questions.
Especially with their dominance in mining precious metals
Yeah.
that are essential for tech and green energy. Essentially, it suggests that China sees control over vital resources like gold as crucial for their economic stability and their influence on the world stage. In a world where resources are becoming increasingly scarce and competition is intensifying, this discovery gives China a significant advantage.
So we could be looking at a shift
Potentially.
in the balance of power
Yeah.
on a global scale.
This is possible.
All thanks to this one gold find.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Before we get carried away with all the potential impacts, is there anything we should be cautious about
Of course.
when we're analyzing this information?
Absolutely. It's crucial to remember
Yeah.
that the estimates for the size of this deposit
Okay.
are still preliminary.
Right.
They need to do a lot more exploration to confirm exactly how much gold is really there.
Okay.
Think of it like finding a treasure chest.
Okay.
Global gold prices are influenced by a lot of different factors, including major geopolitical events and global economic trends. This discovery is a major development.
Right.
But it's only one piece
Yeah.
of a very complex puzzle.
Okay, so we've got this massive discovery
Yeah.
potentially reshaping the global landscape.
Right.
China's influence could grow,
Uh-huh.
the demand for precious metals just continues to rise.
Absolutely.
And the competition for those resources is heating up.
For sure.
Things are definitely getting interesting.
Yeah, they are.
Where do we go from here? What are the next steps in
Oh.
understanding what this truly means?
First, we need to unpack these implications a bit further.
Okay.
Let's start with the potential impact
Okay.
on global economics.
All right.
How might this discovery actually affect the price of gold in the world market?
That's a great place to start.
Yeah.
So much of the world relies on the stability of
Yeah.
the gold market.
Yeah.
I'm really curious to hear what you think about this.
Okay.
What do you think?
Well, a discovery of this magnitude,
Yeah.
it could actually put downward pressure on gold prices.
Really?
Yeah. So if China ramps up its gold production
Okay.
because of this new find,
Right.
the increased supply in the global market
Yeah.
could actually lead to a decrease in the value of gold.
Interesting.
But of course, it's
Yeah.
never that simple.
Right.
You know, things like global demand and major world events will definitely also play a role.
For sure. For sure. Okay. So let's just imagine for a second
Okay.
that the price of gold does go down.
Okay.
What could that actually mean
Yeah.
for everyday people?
Well, it could make gold more accessible
Okay.
for a wider range of uses.
Like what?
Think about electronics, jewelry, even medical devices.
Okay.
If the cost of gold goes down,
Right.
those products could become more affordable.
So this discovery could potentially have a ripple effect
Yeah.
that reaches all the way to consumer goods.
Exactly.
That's pretty interesting to think about.
It's a domino effect.
Yeah.
And we can't forget about the impact on industries that rely heavily on gold,
Right.
like mining and jewelry production.
Yeah.
A significant shift in gold prices, whether it's up or down,
Mm-hmm.
could disrupt those sectors,
Yeah, for sure.
creating both challenges and opportunities.
Okay, so we've got potential impacts on global prices, consumer goods, and entire industries.
Right.
But you mentioned geopolitics earlier.
Yes.
How does this discovery play into that arena?
This is where things get really interesting.
Okay.
China is already a major global economic force,
Right.
and this discovery could solidify that position even further.
Wow.
They're potentially sitting on the largest gold reserve in the world,
Yeah.
giving them a significant advantage
Okay.
in terms of resource control and global influence.
And we know from one of the sources that China is actively working to
Right.
safeguard its resource security,
Yeah.
which seems to imply that they understand the strategic importance of resources like gold.
Precisely this discovery could give China more leverage
Oh, good.
in global affairs, especially in regions where they have a strong interest
Yeah.
in resource extraction. It's a fascinating example of how the discovery of natural resources
Yeah.
can have far-reaching consequences.
That's for sure.
It's not just about economics. It can shape international relations
Right.
and even the course of history.
You mentioned earlier that we need to think about the increasing demand for precious metals used in everyday technology.
You're absolutely right. Gold is a vital component in so many high-tech applications,
Right.
from the smartphones we use to the computers we rely on.
For sure.
It's also crucial for things like solar panels, electric vehicles, central to the transition towards green energy.
So this discovery could actually have a positive impact
Yeah.
on those industries as well.
It's definitely within the realm of possibility.
Okay.
If the supply of gold increases, we could see a decrease in production costs for these technologies. This could make them more affordable.
We've got economics, geopolitics, technology, all tied into this one discovery.
It's all connected.
Are there anything else we should be considering?
We can't overlook the environmental impact of mining,
Right.
even with advanced technology.
Yeah.
Extracting gold on this scale can have serious consequences
Yeah.
for the surrounding ecosystem.
So far, we've covered a lot of ground. Talked about the incredible size of this discovery, its potential to impact gold prices, its significance in the geopolitical landscape, the role of technology in making it happen, and the importance of environmental sustainability. I think it's safe to say we've both learned a lot. Before we wrap things up, I want to bring it back to you, the listener. So now that you've heard about this massive gold discovery,
And all the potential implications.
right?
What are your thoughts?
Yeah, what are you thinking out there? So to our listeners out there, keep exploring, stay curious.
Stay engaged.
And let's see where this golden journey takes us.
Right.
Who knows what other treasures and challenges await us in the future?
That's the exciting part.
Thanks for joining us.